Tyrese Maxey, who has such a great attitude.
Boy, I love the way he plays, Greg. He's effervescent in his approach. Plays with great speed and pace and fearlessness. He's got a readiness to him and a workmanlike approach that bodes well for him the rest of his career. I think he's a potential all-star, and he delivers in just about any situation he's put in. You know, one of the things you really appreciate about Maxey is how freely he plays. He just throws himself in there, fearless about looking for ways to get involved in the play and then make an impact.
Now here's Giddey. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. He dishes it to Williams. Here's Flowers. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Maxey passes to Reed. He kicks to Embiid. Again, Philadelphia.
And Embiid has this shot in his bag. He's confident from that area.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his
See the stat sheet here for Joel Embiid.
second team foul.
And he's gotten very shaky
Shooting
at the
for
foul
Oklahoma
line
City.
in the last 5 games compared to his numbers through the rest of the season.
2 shots.
I know he's frustrated, and he'll be desperate to get it turned around here tonight.
So both teams changing it up here. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Here's Maxey. He has 5. Puts up a deep 3. And Holmgren pulls it down. The pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Reed. Hits the outside fadeaway. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
That's a funky distance for a jumper. SGA making it look routine.
Maxey kicks to Melton. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Embiid against Holmgren. Embiid, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Rebound by Joel Embiid. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Trailing by 2. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
Here's Melton. The Thunder making the shot. Embiid wide open. Cans the shot with nobody near him. He's got 10.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Paul George is checked in for DeAnthony Melton. Wallace is checked in for the Thunder. He's covered by Maxey. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss. The 76ers trail. To the inside, Embiid. And the rejection by Holmgren. The dish to Jang. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Here's Maxey. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to your shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Here's George. Kept alive. Pass to Rupert. Intercepted. And here we go. Fast break. Wallace has got it. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
The assist goes
and
to
the Thunder lead by 4.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
Now, here's Maxey. 5 points in the game. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Well, Maxey continues improving as a facilitator, finding these opportunities to get the ball moving.
Pass to Jang.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Maxey kicks to Reed. Back to Maxey. Right side George. And taken away by Wallace. Here's Jang. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Jang's got his second basket of the night. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
I also like the fact that they've been able to block quite a few shots so far. A testament to hard work and good positioning on the defensive end.
And what I love about Paul George is the production year after year after year.
And he knocks down the first one. Wiggins is checked in for Embiid. And he makes both free throws. The Thunder with the lead. Passes it to Holmgren. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And this is why Holmgren's guys lob it his way. They trust him to finish.
Maxey. 50 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And slam dunk by Maxey.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And the shot goes in.
Chet Holmgren.
And the Thunder lead by 4.
Yeah, some contact in there, but Holmgren maintains his balance and able to complete the play.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. It's deflected.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And it's Rupert missing.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
14 feet away. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Thunder lead by 2. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
27.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Here's Maxey. Reed out there with Wiggins. Then there's Hawkins. Then there's Maxey. And it's Rupert in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Tyrese Maxey's 6 a.m. workouts give him an edge. His motto, I prepare in front of nobody to perform in front of thousands. He says he's done 3 workouts before someone else even opens their eyes to prepare to work out. He said, I feel like that creates a psychological advantage when I step on the court. I have no reason to fear anybody. Kevin?
No reason at all. Hey, thanks, D.A.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Jennings.
Count the basket. Now it's a 6-point Thunder lead.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Now, here's Maxey. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
That's why you give Maxey freedom to do his thing, because he's terrific at creating for himself.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. The Thunder shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he makes the first. Hey, the league is now, Greg, on any given night, we sometimes see a team fall flat. Is it just luck of the draw?
Sometimes players are tired, and sometimes they relax. You know, this is why leadership is so vital, setting that standard for others to follow.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for the 76ers. Now, here's Lowry. 9 points last game out. That's it, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Reed.
Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
Wallace, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Now, here's Lowry. Dishes it to Reed. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Reed's got 4 this quarter.
And, you know, the screen wasn't that great, but still he got it done. Excellent concentration on the hard finish.
Josh Giddey's checked in for Waltz.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Now into the lineup for the Thunder.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Now the pass to Flowers. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Pass to Jang. And a miss there on the triple.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 9. And now that we have a moment, let's see the best free throw shooting teams in the NBA. The 76ers, number 1. Second, the Thunder.
Both teams really well served to be very aggressive attacking the rim because of how well they shoot the ball at the free throw line. No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder, just an all-around terrific basketball player.
Pass to Hawkins. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 9 now for the Thunder. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. They host the Kings after this game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Another miss by Philadelphia. Oklahoma City's gone 1 or 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 15.
You know, he started the game knocking down shots, guys, and now in the second quarter, he's taking it to another level.
Rupert, the shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Yeah, and it's one thing when your shots are falling from the perimeter, but when you go cold, and things aren't going as well, you got to get that thing inside. Mix it up a little bit.
The 76ers trail by 8. Hawkins passes to Lowry. Passes it to Hawkins. Lets it go with a 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. They've led by as many as 11 points.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And that's what makes Lowry a great floor leader. Just unselfish in his attitude and great awareness of how to keep his teammates involved.
Now here's Williams. Nails the baby hook. Williams has got his second bucket tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander against Lowry. Here's Hawkins. Pass to Rupert. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And with most of the season in the books, the power rankings have really taken shape. You take a look at the Thunder. They're still dominant, sitting at number 1 once again.
And seeing where the 76ers are, they've experimented with a lot of options this season, but at some point you are what you are. And that's a pretty good basketball team moving forward.
The 76ers making a switch here. George is checked in. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now, here's George. His last outing, he had 18 points. Clock at 6. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Boy, a nice show of strength that time from Paul George, absorbing the hit and still carving out space to get the shot to go down.
The Thunder leading by 8. Now, Giddey. Here's Williams. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
To the middle. Holmgren with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And it's Paul George with the foul.
Paul George.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul.
Williams finds Giddey. And good that time. It's a 12-point Thunder lead.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Here's Rupert. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Short. It's rebounded by Giddey.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
Holmgren. Great job by Holmgren to maintain his balance and just fending off the defense there.
Right side Lowry. Wiggins surveying the floor. 6 on the shot clock. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. He's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Philadelphia foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Second personal foul. 5th team foul.
The first one falls. And the 76ers making a change here. Embiid's checked in.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Giddey. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a 13-point game. And the pass to Embiid. Over Williams. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Embiid's got 12.
You know, with his size and offensive versatility, the defense really has its hands full with Embiid.
Kicks to Holmgren. Philadelphia grabs the miss. George has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Wiggins. Right side George. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And they rank 3rd in free throw percentage, a huge advantage in games where there's a lot of fouls.
Their ranking in second chance points is hard to ignore. They have not taken that aspect of the game lightly. They've been hitting the offensive glass hard. Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Reedy's checked in for Wiggins, and Maxey subbed in for George. Williams kicks to Giddey. The Thunder with another miss. The 76ers trail by 11. There's the dish to Lowry. Inside. And the lead is down inside single digits. He's got 8.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Embiid comes with a double team. To the paint. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here is Lowry. Still without a basket. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Maxey. Giddey the pass to Williams. That shot off. Some solid defense from Reed. The shot by Lowry, no good.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
Really good point. I mean, you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside creates space for shooters, and having shooters creates opportunities inside, so it works hand in glove.
He dishes it to Embiid. And the rejection by Holmgren. And it's out of bounds and last touch by Holmgren. And the Thunder making a switch here. Wallace is checked in. 1:36 left to play here in the second quarter. Embiid, no good. The Thunder leading by 8. Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him? He's going to try to bully you.
Philadelphia with the ball, following the score by Oklahoma City. Here's Maxey. And the rejection by Holmgren. And he gets it back. The shot by Lowry, no good. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. He's covered by Maxey. And the rejection by Embiid. The shot by Williams, no good.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Here's Rupert. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Rupert.
And that one misses. DeAnthony Melton. He's checked in for Philadelphia. And the second free throw, good. 30 seconds left to play in the first half. Inside. And it's Williams finishing it off.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
It's tipped. Embiid with it. Coming in off a 21-point game, his last outing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, you know, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up difficult. So we got to keep shooting and hopefully start making some of them.
You can't score until you shoot, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander led the way in the first half. He ended up with 17 points, 3 rebounds, and 7 assists. His great performance last game out seemed to carry right over into tonight. Shaq, your thoughts on the Thunder?
You guys know I appreciate when a team takes a commitment to attack in the painted area. When you get those high percentage looks, good things tend to happen.
And Kenny, your take on Philadelphia?
They've had a few issues in the first half, but the turnovers really stand out. It's hard to stay in the game when you're giving possessions away. Plus, it lets the other team run on the offensive end. They have to clean that up and clean up their ball handling and make better decisions.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side,
My brother.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. They've got Josh Giddey, Chet Holmgren out there with Wallace. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Flowers in at the 3 slot. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Maxey kicks to George. Dishes to Embiid over Wallace. Tips it up, and George able to finish. George has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Yeah, and that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
Wallace misses. The 76ers trail by 11. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Oklahoma City called for the foul.
You know, you can't go for the shot fake. As soon as Embiid has you in the air, it's over. You're done.
Robert Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Both good from the line that time.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now here's Giddey. 8 points for him. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes it from 10. And too long on the shot. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. They trail by 9 points. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th rebound at that last one here tonight. That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Pass to Maxey. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for 16 points for Tyrese Maxey. Gilgeous-Alexander against Melton. Here's Giddey. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Now, here's Maxey. He's got 16. Embiid finds Maxey. There's the drive. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Embiid against Williams. Passes it to Flowers. Misses the 3. The 76ers trail by 11. Maxey, no good. Gilgeous-Alexander against Melton. Flowers, defended by George. Williams passes to Flowers. Over George. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pick and roll comes fairly easily to Embiid, taking what the defense gives him. He's a pretty intelligent baller.
Here's Giddey. After the made shot from Joel Embiid. Giddey the pass to Williams. Back to Giddey. The kick out to Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander against Melton. And that one is good. And here's Maxey. 16 points for him. Pass to Melton. Now Embiid. Over Williams.
76ers foul.
Chang's checked in for Williams.
That's his first personal foul.
The Thunder lead by 11.
Jen.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Holmgren. Maxey against Giddey. Holmgren the pass to Chang. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
The assist.
Chang's got 8.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Maxey looking it over. Back to Melton. Shot clock at 6. Now here's George. He's guarded closely. A second chance effort. Back to Melton. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Maxey, no good. The Thunder have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Here's Giddey. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Anthony Melton.
And a moment now to see some numbers for Maxey. Averaging 21 points per game, 6 assists and 3 rebounds. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving and, of course, finds the open man.
And the 76ers making a change here. Reed's checked in. The 76ers trail by 15. The pass to Embiid. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. With the drive. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Maxey with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Here's Flowers. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Now, here's Maxey. 16 points for him. Can they get it? And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And great read there by SGA. Knew the shot was coming and just trusted his instincts.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. Well, the NBA is investing in Africa with the Basketball Africa League. Deputy Commissioner Mark Tatum said right now in Africa, sports is viewed only as competition, not as a business. What we're trying to demonstrate is that if you invest in sports with the young, fast-growing population in Africa, there is a huge opportunity for high returns. Kevin?
It looks, DA, like a win-win, and we thank you for your report. The Thunder leading by 16. To the inside, Giddey. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now, here's Maxey. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. 5 to shoot. Here's Reed. No good on the 3. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. It's an 18-point lead. Giddey, no good. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the 3rd. Here's Maxey. Can't get it to fall.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Pass to George. Knocks it loose. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Fires the 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the 3-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
Robert Williams, he's checked in for the Thunder. Wallace comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Maxey against Wallace. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Checking in at about 200 pounds, Maxey is much stronger than he appears.
At the line for Philadelphia, Tyrese.
Good on the second free throw. Oklahoma City leading by 22. Floats one up. That shot misses. Excellent D there from George. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey. Maxey's got 5 points in the quarter.
When Maxey is clicking on all cylinders, he is a tough guy to slow down.
Kicks it to Wallace. He feeds it to Williams. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Outside, Maxey. Philadelphia moving the ball around. George finds Embiid. Makes it off the glass. Embiid's got 18 points.
Inside, Embiid has almost too many options. A lot of ways he can get it done.
Defended by George. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if you be a little bit more selective.
2 minutes.
Pass to Rupert. Back to George. 4 on the shot clock. No good with the triple.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
And Philadelphia has possession after Oklahoma City gets the 3. Now the feed to Embiid. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Embiid's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
Rupert grabs the board. The 76ers trail by 19. Outside, Maxey. To the middle, here's Reed. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 8 rebounds in this game. To the wing right side. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paul Reed. That is his first foul of the game. And the 76ers with some changes. Wiggins is checked in for Embiid. Hawkins comes in for George. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for Maxey. Yep, it counts. 6 points for him.
It's obvious they've taken fewer threes here in the second half and are focused on having a more balanced offensive attack.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now here is Lowry. Hasn't made one yet. Hits the three-point bomb.
Rupert.
Here's Holmgren. From downtown. Off the mark. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Oklahoma City. He's at the quarter-century mark. 25 points for him in this game as they have looked to him over and over to make things happen. Back right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Lowry out there with Hawkins. Then it's Wiggins. Then it's Reed. And it's Rupert in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Now here's Wallace. Down low, Gilgeous-Alexander. Yep, that one goes in there. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in just the second half. The 76ers trail by 20. Right side Lowry. Pass to Rupert. Back to Lowry. And one of the big changes to college basketball, Clark, as you know, the NIL, name, image, and likeness. It seems like that would impact the choice to enter the NBA draft.
I don't think there's any question it's had that impact. Some guys that were borderline draft picks now not being penalized for being on scholarship can monetize their name, image, and likeness and do so to the tune of some fairly significant dollars in some cases. And even if the money is not NBA large, it still can close the gap for a family of a player that might be struggling and could use some additional income.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and Wallace slams it in.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Traps in the tray.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
The Thunder leading by 21. Wallace outside. It's hauled in by Hawkins.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Lowry against Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Lowry, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Stolen. And here we go. Wiggins heading to the hoop. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Outside Lowry. Pass to Hawkins. Launches it. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And the jump by Holmgren.
The assist goes
Just
to
popping up to the hoop. Holmgren with size on his side.
Inside, Reed, and the dunk by Reed.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Oklahoma City leading by 21 to the paint. Here's Williams.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And a wide open look here for Wiggins. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Wiggins has got 6 in the quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And these days, you know, Clark, the trade for a star player takes a stockpile of draft picks, doesn't it?
Well, that seems to be the one way you can assure yourself of getting a proven star somewhere in the area of his prime. You know, and it doesn't always work out for both parties. Teams typically, in that case, would have to mortgage a bit of their future to get a player of that caliber. So it is tilted towards more risk than reward in most of those scenarios.
And the rejection by Lowry. Here's Flowers. A three-pointer is right on target.
He drilled 1 from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
Lowry with the ball. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Oklahoma City making a change. Giddey's checked in.
Substitution.
Now here is Lowry. Out left to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
That's his second.
And how about the energy from SGA? He gets after it on the backboard as well.
Maxey's checked in for Kyle Lowry. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. There's the pass to Hawkins. The 76ers again can't hit it.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
Giddey, no good. Philadelphia shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Maxey with it, defended by Giddey. Here's Embiid, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Embiid's got 10 points here in the second half.
And the defense can't match up with Embiid's size. I mean, he's just too powerful down there.
Thunder have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12.
Assist from
Flying high and throwing it down. with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Oklahoma City leading by 23. Out to the right wing. Here's Flowers. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. To the right side. Holmgren. And Embiid with the block.
Embiid stiff-arming that shot with authority. No mercy.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Maxey. Three-pointer by Embiid. Sinks the three-pointer. Embiid's got 5 points now this quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now here's Giddey. Clark, I'm not sure there's been another era in the NBA with so many fantastic passers at every position.
Yeah, you know, I think it's a function of what we saw going back into the 80s with Bird and Magic and how they shared the ball and were such great passers. Then you had another group of outstanding playmakers at the point guard spot and on the wings. So now, centers at this particular stage in the game's evolution are playmakers, excellent passers, and are players that teams can run their offense through. So I think it's just been kind of a natural evolution because of the skill level of all players when it comes to passing.
George is checked in for Hawkins. And Jang gets it to go.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
George, no good.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
And Covington sends it back. Robert Williams is checked in for the Thunder. Chet Holmgren comes in for Jang.
Chet Holmgren.
Outside, Maxey. Three-pointer by Embiid. Buries it from three-point range. Embiid's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the 76ers. The Thunder leading by 20. And here is Giddey. So, Clark, we know you're very familiar with the college game. How do you think the one-and-done rule has worked out so far?
You know, not as it was intended to, Kevin. I mean, in some ways, the chance to see guys like Durant and others play in college for a year was better than not having them there. But I think it's also created this expectation that if you're not a one-and-done, that you've somehow failed, and that's detrimental to the psyche of young players.
Here's Giddey. Philadelphia able to drain the three. Poked loose. Williams with the ball. Now defended by Embiid. Flowers the pass to Giddey. 6 to shoot. Pass to Flowers from past the arc. Rebound by Joel Embiid. The 76ers trailed by 19. And that one's good. Wiggins.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Pass to Holmgren. Shoots. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Good on the three-point shot.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
They get the rebound, and Williams throws it down.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
The Thunder leading by 18. Giddy with it. George picks him up, and it's Paul George with the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Philadelphia.
Substitution on the court.
1:29 left in the fourth.
Hey, this was exactly the kind of game Coach wanted to see from them. High effort, great play at both ends, gets the win
For the Thunder.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And the wins continue to come in fairly easy for these guys in what's been a very strong year, to say the least. Tonight will push them up to 56 wins.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
That's a nice feeling to get the sweep, even though it is a small number. Still nice to get that sweep.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
The physicality of Embiid, unmatched really, yet he's so much fun to watch because